Facebook pages so that I can focus specifically on my stream at this point. But I've gotten the chat working. So if you are out there and want to be a part of the show and chat alongside me, please do. I get a little bored just sitting here doodling and everything else. So if you come by, if you hop in the chat and you see those other chats already from me and see that I can actually see all your chats, then please don't be shy, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, as always, let's see if we can get some people in the room with me. So tonight, decided I'm going to do some art. You'll notice the new background and everything. I decided to play up a little bit, make it a little bit artsy. And I've set up my trading card to start doing another set of sketch cards. Next week, I should actually have my brand new Potsy original art card, one of one backs on my cards. So as long as those work and I can actually draw on those, I'm actually really excited about what we might see from them. Oh wow, I hit my 10,000 steps today just now sitting here. That's weird. I see that we've got some people. I can't see who you are, but if you go ahead and you put a comment in the comment section of whichever way you are watching this, I would greatly appreciate it so that I know who I'm talking to. But don't be shy, say hi. That's one of my little mottos here. And I'm gonna be tackling Scooby-Doo tonight on the sketch card first, because some of you may have heard the creator of Scooby-Doo actually passed away today. So to honor him, we're gonna go ahead and try to doodle some Scooby-Doo. Last time I did this, I thought it came out pretty well, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to do it again. So what I might also do at some point is see if I can get the camera in here even better. Get us a little bit closer. What's everybody think? Everybody like that? And then maybe even move a little bit more on my point. There we go. Alright. So Scooby's got a nice rounded neck. Got his one ear here. Two eyes. Big nose. Neck's going to come down like that. We're going to make sure that we give this collar as well. And Scooby is probably the only dog I know that is known to have multiple chins. So maybe come up there a little bit more. No, we'll leave it just the way that we had it initially. Let me see if I can find my eraser. And folks, don't be afraid to grab some pen and paper yourself and try to do this. Try to do this with me. You know, I always try to make sure that the actual drawings are simple enough to where if you wanted to try to do it, you obviously can as well. So, just like the don't be shy, say hi. You know, it's telling me right now that I got 4 people watching. Not even sure which platforms I've got people watching me on, but you know, if you're out there, don't be afraid to hop in the chat and say hello, and let me know who's out there with me. So. You notice me not talking as much. Obviously, that's going to be because I am going to concentrate on the art. And as always, anybody out there, if you're interested, after I get done doing the sketch card, if you're ever interested in wanting one of them, just let me know via either the chat here or messaging me directly on either Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you can get in touch with me. And the art is always available until someone ends up buying it. So. What's everybody think so far? Am I capturing them pretty well? I think Scooby looks pretty good there. But of course his chin actually does come out. Trying to make sure we keep on our little tag too right here. I put a little piece of tape down so that I can keep the card in place, so that way you guys don't lose sight of the artwork. Also trying to make sure that we keep it in focus. If you're watching on Twitch, if you give me a follow, that would be awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're checking me out on Facebook, either at facebook.com/RobPotchak or just on my personal page. If you've got any of those other sites like YouTube or Twitch, it would help out tremendously if you could give me a like or a follow on those too. And then natural brown. These pens are starting to run a little dry on me, which kind of stinks because I really like them. They color in brown hair and stuff really well. These are called illustrators from Spectrum Noir. They do have a small tip on them as well, so when you need to get into the tight areas, you still can. But anybody who's watched one of these streams with me knows I don't necessarily care if I stay in the lines or not when I do these. I just do it for fun. So nobody said anything yet, or at least if you're on Facebook, I may not be able to see your comments. So if you are on Facebook, I apologize. I tried to test it before I actually started speaking, and it looked like it was working, but I could be wrong. So if that is the case, I will apologize again. Again, we're going to do this Scooby-Doo as a little tribute piece to his creator passing away today. Really sad news. He was 87. But hopefully he got to live a good, long life. He also created Dynamite, which I did some cards with him in the Blue Falcon not too long ago. How are you, Louie? Welcome to the stream. And again, I decided I'd do a little Scooby-Doo tonight. And now I gotta figure out what to make the background color. What does everybody think? Does everybody want me to make the background? Louis, what do you think I should make the background? Well, I haven't heard anything, so I'm gonna go. I bet this is like a neon color. No, that's just red. I know I got some neon colors in here, and some of them come out pretty well in the background. Orange. Alright, since you said orange, that was actually the color I was pulling out, believe it or not. And it is a bright orange. Some artists like to lock their drawing down, and if I'm doing something that's really gotta be reference heavy or something like that, I will do it too. I'll tape it down to a board. But for something like this, it makes a lot of sense to be able to spin the piece around so you can continue your coloring. As I was mentioning a little earlier, before I started having people comment, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, if you could follow or subscribe, that would be awesome. Be really cool to get enough followers to go affiliate on Twitch, or maybe even enough subscribers on YouTube to where I could just be doing sketch cards all day long for people. That would be really kind of cool. I'm going to actually sign it with the normal tip. And there we go. Oh, it's a little Scooby-Doo. I think our stream seems to be slowing down a bit. The one camera's not showing me very well, the laptop camera. Louis, I agree. I think that orange came out really well, and it really is a bright orange. So even though the camera doesn't quite catch it as a bright orange, it really does come out as a bright orange, and it does look really good. So I'm kind of glad that we made that choice. So now what I'm going to do is back the camera out a little bit. So I apologize for how this probably is going to look for a second, because I have got to do a junior high horrors drawing tonight. So the Scooby was a warm-up. My laptop camera's still not putting me back on the screen, so. Well, we've got to do a junior high horrors drawing for our Indiegogo that's going on right now. We just extended the dates on it, so anybody that wants to participate in the Indiegogo still can. It's very important to us. It's for a coloring book, the Junior High Horrors All Ages coloring book, produced by myself and Eric Kent, the artist of Junior High Horrors. So. I guess good news is that the drawing camera is still going strong, even though the Potsy camera up top, for whatever reason, seems to be missing its cues. So I've been drawing a lot of Frederick the Scaredy Cat recently, so we'll go ahead and stick with that theme. Those who don't know, Frederick is a stuffed animal cat that Nancy believes is her imaginary friend. Nancy is obviously, if you remember the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy is a character that's named after a character character in that. We just announced on Instagram this week that Junior High Horrors will actually be back in January with a brand new comic called Junior High Horrors Strangest Thingies, which, as you could probably guess, is a parody of Stranger Things. So Eric Kent has joined joined the chat. Eric, go ahead and take a bow. The artist of Junior High Horrors, who I'm drawing Frederick the Scaredy Cat from right now. Oh, my cover is ready to show off. I would love to show it off. I'm not exactly sure if I can show it off on the stream or not, but maybe I need to figure out how to do something like that. Speaking of the Strangest Thingies book coming up, Eric just got done coloring my cover for it, because we'll do at least 2 covers for the book, one by me, one by Eric. This time we're even doing that a little different, because normally we've drawn and colored our own pieces or whatever, and this time I actually asked Eric if he would do his magic on my cover as well. So what's everybody think of the Frederick drawing here? And by the way, folks, if you're in the chat, don't be shy. Say hi. really like when everybody wants to join in and be part of the experience. It says we've got 5 people in the chat room now, so wouldn't mind hearing from everybody. And if Eric can figure out a way to, or can get me the quick JPEG version of that artwork, maybe I can slap it up into the stream, take up the place of everything that I'm doing. Oh, Eric, this one isn't for someone to buy. This one is one of the giveaways. You know, because you know how I am. I love to give stuff away. Woo, that is bright, but you know what? I kind of like it. So we're gonna make this a neon, almost blacklight version of Frederick tonight. Let's see if I've got a neon green to go with it too. I think this is just gonna be yeah, that's just green. Let's see if I got a neon in here. I kind of like this crazy neon colors. No, I don't think I got a neon green, guys. I'm still trying. Well, maybe not neon for the green. Again, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, if you could hit those like and subscribes, those follow buttons, that would be awesome. And then if you want to know how to win one of these pieces of art, you just gotta be a backer on the Indiegogo coloring book that we're doing. And we got Eric in the room with us tonight, so if anybody has any questions about what it takes to be the artist in junior high horrors and how much of a jerk I am to work with, you know, now's the time to ask him. Hopefully he's nice about it and doesn't say too many bad things about me. It's like Jack Nicholson in Batman, where he's like, "Want you to tell all your friends about me." A book that I edited that came out last week called Ninjas and Robots, drawn and written by Eric Klaus. I apparently seem to work with a bunch of people named Erics and Robs, by the way. Eric Klaus's Ninjas and Robots actually sold out at the distributor level, which means that now the book is going to be extremely hard to get. You can still order it at the Keen Spot shop, which is the store through Keen Spot, the company that actually made the comic, their online site. Let's see if I got like a cream color or something in the middle of that hat. We still gotta do the ears. I'm probably not even on camera at this point, so I apologize, folks. I tried to back it out as far as I could so that way everybody could still see me doing this. And it looks like the camera finally came back so that I can be on there doing the drawings. And then I just need to find some gray for his claws. Maybe add some little details. And I believe that Frederick is done. Well, there's the first one. Eric, I don't know if you knew this or not. If you're still with us, I can't tell who's actually in the room and who's not. But if you are still watching, I want to go ahead and let everybody know that that we hit 35 backers now, so I have to do another junior high horrors piece. And maybe we can get Eric, who is already committed to doing one, maybe we can get him, folks, to commit to a second one as well. And then, of course, this one, and if I do another one tonight, will both be given away. We'll announce the winner of them on the Potsy and Tino show, which is live at 11:30 on Monday nights. But that Frederick is done. I'll go ahead and I'll sign it. Where's my... So now that one is done and signed. Eric says that he is committing right now to a second piece of art as well. So let me go ahead and break out another one. And I'm going to check something real quick. And while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and I'll put back up so that everyone can see the Scooby-Doo that we started with tonight. I'll move the camera back down so that everybody can keep looking at Scooby while I get ready with another piece of art. And if you're new to the room, as always, I keep saying this, I keep meaning this. Don't be shy, say hi. Tell everybody who you are, tell us where you're from, all that fun stuff, so that way you can be part of the Potsy drawing community. If that's even a thing. Why not? We'll make it a thing. How about that, guys? We will make the Potsy drawing community a thing. Trying to get this thing back in line. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're good on that. Yeah, Eric, I agree. I think the Scooby-Doo came out great, and obviously, I wanted to draw a little piece because the creator of Scooby-Doo passed away today. So I wanted to do a little homage there, and that's what I feel like we got. This time, I don't know. I've done like 3 of these Fredericks for the Indiegogo, so I'm almost wondering if I should do something a little bit different for this next sketch piece, and I don't know. I'm almost scared to try something new, but I think we are. I think we're gonna play around with at least one of the other characters. I always like drawing Mikey, so I will probably draw Mikey or maybe even Piney. So let's start with the head. Neck area. And if we do Piney, I probably want to put the Rubik's Cube in there too. Ooh, which means I really gotta figure out my angles. Let's get something that that is not good right there. I need something to make a diamond. Even that I think is still a little bit sharp on the angles. But at least we should be able to work with it. And besides, Eric's the artist. I'm the writer, so I don't have to be perfect with any of my stuff. You want me to draw Toy Story, Corey? Well, this piece right here is for the giveaway, and then after I do this giveaway piece, then maybe I will do a Woody or a Buzz Lightyear sketch card. You know, I'm not really pressed for time or anything today, so I can probably do that. if you've seen, I actually did a cover with the Heck Razor, which is what we call Piney. Oh, I can imagine Toy Story being his favorite, Corey. And I'll tell you what, because you're watching right now, what I will do is I will put down the giveaway piece, and we're gaining watchers, so hopefully people are subscribing to the channels, or at least following the channels. You know, the other day I did these awesome Ren and Stimpy pieces while we were live. So today, so I've got people watching, I will let me pull up a reference, and let's see. Let's do. Let's do an image of Buzz Lightyear. So, alright. We've got. I'm going to have to try to zoom in on this because it's. I don't like that. Let me see if it'll let me just open the image. There we go. Now I'll move this image over so that I can stay on the chat with everybody. Everybody else, if you're in the room, don't be shy. Say hi. It's always important to let the person that you're watching know that you're there, so that way we can communicate. And I'm going to try to move this camera in so that way everybody can actually see what I'm doing. We'll use our Sorry I got so quiet, everybody. Don't be alarmed, and if you want, please keep the chat going so that way I've got something to look at and something to communicate to you guys with. What do you think, Corey? He's still there? You taking a look at the Buzz Lightyear? And as Buzz would say, to infinity and beyond. Now, Buzz has blue eyes, interestingly enough. Now I gotta find my cream color again. It's one of the things I'm terrible at doing here, is I'm always looking for my markers because I always put them down. And I always forget where exactly I put them. So when I go to color everything in, I always have to re-find all of my markers. And it's pretty funny, but terrible at the same time. Appreciate the compliment, Corey. There we go with that. And Buzz is also wearing purple. His is more of a dark purple. I'm gonna have to go to the thin side on this because that's just it's almost a pretty realistic looking Buzz Lightyear compared to what he normally looks like. Ooh, that's a bright blue. That's not what I want. We're gonna want something a little bit lighter. Yeah, Corey. As Eric just said, we're under $1,000 away from hitting the goal. We've got about another 28 days or so to actually do it. So we've got some time now, but it really is, and I want to thank you because I know that you already contributed to it. So definitely want to make sure that I give the nice little shout out and thank you there. At this point, I think everybody who has contributed to it, I'm going to put their name in the book. I think that's kind of a cool thing to do. And then hopefully we're gonna hit it. We're getting close, but you know, at the same time, as close as we are, we still got a ways to go. Ooh, that is neon. So now I find a neon color when I don't want one. That's too dark in terms of green. I don't have any good greens. Oh, actually, you know what? Based on his colors, that green that I just turned out might actually be the right color for it. Let's see. No, that one's probably like this color right here. Not the other part. The other part is probably closer to this green. Yeah, this part is this green. But Corey, one of the things that Eric, who is the actual artist of Junior High Horrors, he's gone ahead and said that he will also contribute free art pieces for folks that have contributed as well. So we're gonna give away some more art here shortly. Um, let's see, maybe this will work. Oh yeah, we'll add a little silver in there. Which looks like it's drying out anyway, so it's going to come out as more of a gray. And there you go, Corey. Buzz Lightyear. Now we'll put some light blue or something in the background. And if Kai is watching Toy Story at this point, he's got some good taste, man. So I always like the Toy Story movies, but you know, like leave it to Pixar to make you want to cry as a grown man. So what do you think, Corey? How'd he come out? I think he came out pretty awesome. I'm gonna put some of these markers away so that I can have some more drawing space, so I can get back to drawing Piney. And anybody else who wants to contribute to the Junior High Horrors All Ages Coloring Book, if you go to Indiegogo.com and just search Junior High Horrors, it's pretty much where you can find it. And like Eric mentioned, we're about $1,000 away from hitting our goal. We're kind of excited about it, kind of frightened by it as well. We still got a ways to go, but we've been very pleased with the amount of contributions and everything else. And I'll put Buzz Lightyear back up in the corner over here while I start inking Piney. I hope he does, Corey. I hope he does like it. And you know, you should come by the day job at some point, man. I know that you're probably busy with your own work and all, but if you find some time and want to swing by the old stomping grounds, we'd love to see you. All right, start coloring them in. I've always made Piney more of a grayish character to begin with. I always thought that his skin tone should be very light, very muted. Because who he's character based upon obviously was also very muted in his color scheme. But he should have some highlighted color. Maybe not as much as some of the other characters, but unfortunately, when you're doing a blue line artwork first and then trying to mute it with some gray, it doesn't necessarily work the way that you want it to. So you have to find some other ways to mute the color. And a lot of times that's going to be... Whew, that's really gray. One of the nice things about most blendable markers, as they call them, is that if you go over it multiple times, you get a much darker visual of the color that you were initially going for. So if you keep going over the same spot, you can get it kind of to blend in the way that you actually want it to. So that way you can actually give like more texture to it from time to time. Probably a lot easier on computer coloring though than it is trying to do it on something like this. But anybody else still out there in the watching the video? Want to say hi? Give me one more cartoon character to try to draw before I call it a night. Or should I just do another sketch card and go ahead and write into Woody from Toy Story as well, since I've already done Buzz Lightyear now? There we go. Piney is complete. A little muted on the colors like he's supposed to be. Got some gray, got some, you know, I decided to put some background color on there just to liven it up some. But yeah, so another one of the pieces for giveaway is completed. And then I guess I've already done Buzz Lightyear, like I said, at this point I probably should do Woody from Toy Story. Let's see if I can find a pretty good image of him as well. Alright, so since we did Buzz Lightyear, let's see if we can do Woody for the win. Oh, my PC just told me that the battery's running low. Hold on a second. Don't want to lose our stream. There we go. I moved the computer from one room to another, so I didn't have a plug in it. We're good now, though. So, alright. So we'll move the camera in one more time for it. And looking for my blue pencil. Oh, there it is. Okay. Everybody's gotten quiet. All right. Let's see. Need this color in the black. Now we need different color browns. That might have been a little too dark on the brown. Oh well, it's too late now. That does not look like what that color is supposed to look like. Nor that color. Whew. Trying to find a color that you could use as a beige or something for them. I just can't find it. This one will do okay for here. Sheriff Woody has a kerchief. The hat will probably be something like, ooh, that's even darker brown. We don't want that color for it. No, that's too dark for the hat. Oh, he was supposed to have a do that with that instead. And then I still gotta find a color to do this hat with. And unfortunately, I think I'm gonna try to do it with my dark brown here. It's just too dark, but it's really the only thing that I've got for it, so we're just gonna have to do it. A little disappointed by it, but it is supposed to be darker than it. Well, actually, no. I think it's actually supposed to be lighter than his hair. So maybe I should have done the hair this color, and I should do the hat in the other color. But you all know how it is. It's too late now. I already started it. But I still think it came out okay. And now I typically do the same background color so that way these two guys match up. That one I believe is this. Oh, it's not. Oh well. Well, Bob Ross used to always say that people make happy accidents, right? So we're just making some happy accidents with our Toy Story cards. I drew it, I'm allowed to say that this is the right color for it. I'm okay with that. But because I like to add a little more shading and stuff to different things, we're gonna add a little bit of shading to them as well. And now you got Woody and Buzz together again. Well, alright, folks. I have pretty much done, I don't even know how long I've been on tonight. I'm going to say that it's been about an hour and a half because I think I did start right at 9 o'clock. I hope everybody enjoyed what you got to see me do. I did 2 of the pieces to give away for the Junior High Horrors All Ages Coloring Book, which I'm pretty happy with the results of those. We'll back this out one more time. And we'll pull it back and show everybody the other 2 pieces of art as well. We've got us a piece that is Piney, and then we've got ourselves a Frederick. And I'll take pictures of these and put them on the Instagram. But then, of course, we also did 3 sketch cards tonight. We did Woody, we did Buzz, and of course, as a tribute to the man that created Scooby-Doo, we did a Scooby-Doo as well. So, folks, I had a blast. Please, if you're watching me on not on Instagram, on Twitch, go ahead and give me a follow. If you're watching me on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed what you saw, please tell everybody about it so that they can actually keep an eye on it and maybe even want to join in and draw along with me. But yeah, if you were watching on Facebook, probably didn't get to see your comments, so I apologize for that. But I hopefully was able to entertain everybody for an hour and a half tonight, and